No, we're hanging in there. We're doing fine. We're just broke. We are broke. We shouldn't be, but we are. Anyone else broke pretending you're not tonight? Yeah. Right? We don't talk about our debt in this country, do we? But you should have to when you're at the steakhouse getting the ribeye, medium rare, at 15.9% financing. It's like, I'm gonna pay this off eventually. Let's not talk about it right now. We owe everybody money. We got student loans, credit cards. We owe our kids their birthday money from the last 5 years. As they open those envelopes, we're like, hand it over, come on. Pay your dues, you don't do anything around here. We're both the youngest, so that's not a great pairing for a responsible marriage, right? Two of the youngest, because no one really cares about we have a youngest. We just give them our phone, say, go raise yourself. We're exhausted. No one really cares about the youngest, right? I sat in a high chair until I was 9. I mean, my parents took the tray off and put me against the table, but I looked like a lifeguard sitting there. It's just like, up in my tower. Like I was reffing a volleyball match. But we are trying to get it together. We are. We just met with a financial advisor, had nothing to discuss, just stared at each other for a while, you know? Like a game of chicken. Then my wife tried to elevate our game, like listing our assets. Like, one of our cars is paid off. It's like, babe, that's an '07 Camry. Should be. Want to mention the CDs under the passenger seat, too? Those are all paid for. The advisor said use cash. That was his thing. He said carry around cash, then you know how much you got. We try that. That sucks. You run out. Like, what are we gonna do now? Just go home? Like, we could stay out if we keep swiping. Let's keep swiping. Yeah, we just spend. My wife's always buying stuff online. We're taking in shipments every day. We got boxes coming in our house. Every day. Everywhere I go. Front door, back door, trunk of the car. They're everywhere. You know, Google Earth, like the Street View photos, they refresh every few months. Every time there's boxes on my porch. Sometimes there's snow on the ground, sometimes there's leaves in the trees, but there are boxes. She sends stuff to her office and launders it through the work bag, just playing a huge shell game with me. I don't know what's coming or going, you know? So I was like, I'm returning that. That's for someone else. Like, how much is this? I don't know, I got that a long time ago. Before currency? What are you talking about? How much was it? She can never answer that question, you know? Like, are those new shoes? Yeah, how much were those? They were 30% off. Oh, is that how much they were? Let me jot that down in our ledger. She's always buying stuff for the house, you know, constantly decorating. Just got a bird cage, put that in our living room. Empty bird cage. Yeah, I'd act like that was normal. Like, thanks for getting the bird cage, babe. This is awesome. I was gonna pick one up, put it right there. I love this lost parakeet motif. This thing pissed me off. I started to judge people how they reacted to it, you know? Because I go to your house, there's an empty bird cage in your front room. I'd be like, where's your bird? Did you let it out? Did he die? What happened? I mean, really, go to someone's house, there's an empty gerbil tank with an unattended wheel. And you'd be like, where is it? Like, no, this is a shabby chic gerbil tank. And a rustic wheel. Chip and Joanna told us to buy it. And we just do whatever they say, because they're so happy. I can't wait for those two to not be happy. You ever turn that on, HGTV? Oh man, every show's the same, right? All the episodes, the exact same. I was like, we gotta open it up in here. Look at this place sucks. It's got walls. This place could be cool, but it's terrible because there's rooms. Remember rooms? Like, that's what I grew up with, you know? I wasn't allowed in all of them. Like, hey, where you at? I'm in the dining room. Get the hell out of there. Not allowed in that room. Now kids go everywhere in the house. They're in our bedroom. They're in our bed. I couldn't go in my parents' bedroom. I was allowed to like the threshold of the carpet. There'd be some dude there behind a velvet rope, and I'm like, I'm here to see my folks. You're not on the list. I'm sorry. Let me just go roam around downstairs. Yeah, everything's open now. We have that open floor pattern, and it's awful, because sometimes you need to get away from your family, and now we don't have that option. My kids act like punks. I can never be like, hey, get in the other room. I gotta be like, hey, back up. Back up. Keep going.
We can be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We can be friends if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just laugh if you wanna. Late nights under stars if you wanna. We can be friends if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you